If you are a PC gamer, you should probably know what's Steam.
Right?
It's an app which you must probably enter each day in order to access your library and play your favorite games. Launched in September 2003, Steam has managed to become the biggest PC game store on the platform. Obviously, it's not the only one, there are many others like Uplay, Origin, Epic Game Store. However, they are significantly less dominant and simply can't compete with Valve's platform. The problem about Steam is that it's not ideal. This rises from another global issue. Valve seems like just don't cares. For today's video, I've grabbed 5 reasons why Steam sucks. Unfortunately, even after 16 years since its initial release, Steam still holds tons of bugs and periodically runs unstable. These issues aren't that significant and usually don't have any effect on the gameplay. However, sometimes they get really annoying and tend to ruin the overall experience from using the app. One of them, for instance, is the notification bug. Every time you get a new friend request, you have to manually discard the request to make the green icon disappear from the notification bar. Why can't you just view it once in order to get rid of it like it's done in 99% of apps on any social platform? Furthermore, this Steam feature makes you even more upset because of the numerous friend requests from bots, another question which is still not solved entirely by Valve. Another problem is the site itself, which periodically seems to literally teleport you through the pages while scrolling. The friends unreachable issue has already become a viral one. Those who don't know, this is an issue which doesn't allow you to connect to your friends' network after launching Steam. Although it's really easy to fix, the fact that it still exists and Valve isn't desperately trying to solve it highlights their attitude towards their own product and the community which is using it. Surprisingly, Steam doesn't launch slower than Uplay or Origin, however it's still a pain if you are running it on HDD. A bigger problem represents the marketplace. It is not a news that it is extremely disgusting to search for items using it, because it is really time consuming due to infinite loading screens and the possibility to open more than just one tab for navigating. Sometimes you may also face the problem when you can't launch another game as the previous one wasn't fully closed. For some reason, Valve took the decision not to change their graphical user interface of their app so much. Obviously, this is okay for gamers who are using Steam for many years, but it's kind of bizarre for new users. Steam GUI doesn't look modern and it's not always intuitive. Honestly, it simply sucks if you compare it to the Epic Game Store or Uplay, where each button on the screen is clearly visible and responsive. Some pages are highly accessible, which make the platform even less user-friendly. In addition to that, there is no decent controller support. Someone would probably say, but wait, there is a big picture mode designed for gamepads. Yeah, there is one, but it lacks in functionality and almost nobody uses it. Even after releasing some new changes in their policy, Steam is still a nightmare for a significant part of the game developers. By requesting almost 30% of the revenue from game sales, Steam becomes one of the least attractive game selling platforms on personal computer. Epic Game Store, for instance, take 12.5% from the revenue, while Discord around 6%. What do you usually expect from a major developer's mobile app? Perhaps a simplified and easy-to-use version of their desktop program? Well, Steam is not the case, as their Android and iOS apps are extremely trashy. The app is signing you out for no reason, fails to load the sign-in page far too often, and isn't frequently updated, 3 factors which make it almost impossible to use. In addition to that, Valve's website is not necessarily adapted to smartphones, which delivers a true shitty app experience for phone users. With all those disadvantages, Steam app is just a login verifier for the desktop app. Of course, I haven't covered the full spectrum of platform's problems, like, as an example, the 7-day timeout for items from your inventory, but I really hope that my message is clear. Valve seems to act just like a monopoly, which controls the biggest part of the market and refuses to implement any changes. Like, share, comment, and see you later.
What the fuck? Feel the morning on my face. Ain't a pill that I didn't take.